On December 29, 2024, something terrible happened. The world was shocked by the tragic news that day. Another plane crash, Jeju Air Flight 2216 crashed, leaving a scene of devastation and sorrow. This flight, a Boeing 737-800, was on its way from Bangkok, Thailand to Muan International Airport in South Korea. Tragically, 179 people lost their lives in this tragic event. Miraculously, only 2 crew members survived the crash, a small glimmer of hope amidst the tragedy. The crash occurred as the plane attempted to land in severe weather conditions, which made the situation even more perilous. Preliminary reports suggest that there might have been multiple issues, such as a bird strike or problems with the landing gear, contributing to the crash. The plane overshot the runway, collided with a barrier, and subsequently caught fire, leading to the catastrophic outcome. Investigators are meticulously examining the crash site to determine the exact causes and contributing factors of this tragic event. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the rare but inherent risks associated with air travel, despite the numerous safety measures in place. The crash has left a profound impact on the families of the victims, and has sent shockwaves through the global airline industry. Communities are coming together to hold memorials and vigils, honoring the memory of those who perished in the crash. This heartbreaking event underscores the importance of solidarity and support during times of immense grief and hardship. After the Jeju air crash, everyone wanted to know why it happened. The incident sent shockwaves through the aviation community and left many passengers and their families in a state of anxiety and confusion. Early reports say a few things might have gone wrong, like maybe a bird hit the plane, which is a known hazard in aviation. Bird strikes can cause significant damage to aircraft, especially if they hit the engines or the cockpit windows. Another possibility being considered is that there were problems with the landing gear. Issues with landing gear can lead to difficulties during takeoff or landing, potentially causing the plane to veer off course. The plane went off the runway and hit a fence, and then it caught fire. The sight of the burning wreckage was a grim reminder of the dangers inherent in air travel. Investigators are looking closely at the black boxes to figure out what happened in the last few minutes of the flight. These devices record crucial flight data and cockpit conversations, providing vital clues to the sequence of events leading up to the crash. The South Korean government wants to find out exactly what happened. They have launched a thorough investigation involving multiple agencies and experts in aviation safety. They're looking at recordings of the pilot talking to the airport, trying to understand if there were any last-minute instructions or warnings that could have contributed to the crash, and they're checking the runway. The condition of the runway, including any debris or surface irregularities, is being scrutinized to rule out any external factors. People are also talking about the Boeing 737-800. This model has a generally good safety record, but any incident raises questions about its reliability and performance. It's usually a safe plane, but now everyone is looking closely at its safety record. Airlines and regulatory bodies are reviewing maintenance logs and previous incidents involving this aircraft type. This crash, and another problem with a Jeju air flight, makes people wonder if there are problems with their planes. Passengers are understandably concerned about the safety of flying with this airline. Investigators are working hard to find the truth, and hopefully, this will make flying safer in the future. Their findings could lead to new safety protocols and improvements in aircraft design and maintenance. This accident might lead to changes that prevent similar crashes and help people feel safe flying again. The goal is to ensure that such a tragedy never happens again, restoring confidence in air travel. The Jeju air crash is heartbreaking for the families of the 179 people who died. The people on the plane were from 3 years old to 78 years old. Lots of them were from South Korea, going home after vacations in Thailand. This makes it even sadder for the country. Something like this is extremely difficult for families to process. In cases like these, shock is a natural reaction. For officials, figuring out who everyone is and giving the bodies back to the families is important, but very hard. Memorial services and vigils in Korea are helping people remember those who were lost. These gatherings are important because they allow people to grieve together. It's impossible to know how much this hurts the families. Losing loved ones so suddenly is very difficult. It's important to tap into community for support. Right now, it's important to understand how much pain they're in and extend empathy. Experiencing a tragedy like the Jeju air crash can make you feel a lot of different things. At first, you might be shocked, or not believe it's real, or feel numb or even angry. Later, you might feel very sad or worried. It's important to know that these feelings are normal after experiencing a traumatic loss. Dealing with such a big loss takes time and kindness to yourself. Focus on self-care. Talking to friends or family can help. Meditation or deep breathing can help with worry. Taking care of yourself is really important right now. This could be going for a walk, doing something creative, or just resting. Talking to a counselor or therapist can also be a good idea. After the Jeju air crash, it's important to know where to get help if you need it. Experiencing a traumatic event can leave lasting emotional scars, and seeking help is a crucial step in the healing process. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just need someone to talk to, there are resources available to support you. In the United States, there are numerous places that can provide the support you need. Mental health clinics are available in many communities, offering a range of services from counseling to crisis intervention. These clinics are staffed with professionals who are trained to help you navigate through your emotions and find a path to recovery. The National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, has a phone number and a website with lots of information. NAMI provides educational resources, support groups, and advocacy for individuals affected by mental illness. Their helpline is a valuable resource for immediate support and guidance. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, called SAMHSA, also has a phone number and a website to help you find someone to talk to. SAMHSA offers a national helpline that is available 24/7, providing confidential and free support for individuals facing mental health or substance use issues. If you need help right away, you can text HOME to 741741 to talk to someone at the crisis text line. This service is available around the clock and connects you with a trained crisis counselor who can provide support and help you through your immediate concerns. South Korea also has places to get help. Mental health services in South Korea are designed to provide support for those in need, offering counseling and crisis intervention services. Lifeline Korea has help in English at 1588 9191. This service is particularly useful for expatriates and English-speaking residents in South Korea who may be seeking mental health support. The Korea Suicide Prevention Center is 1393 and they speak Korean. This center provides critical support for individuals experiencing suicidal thoughts or behaviors, offering a lifeline to those in crisis. The National Center for Mental Health has a website and lots of resources to help people feel better. Their online platform offers a wealth of information on mental health topics, self-help tools, and access to professional support. These resources are here to help anyone who is having a hard time after this tragedy. Group therapy sessions and informational pamphlets can provide additional support and guidance, helping individuals to connect with others who are going through similar experiences. They are safe places to talk about your feelings and get advice. Remember, reaching out for help is a sign of strength, and there are many people and organizations ready to support you on your journey to recovery. After something as awful as the Jeju air crash, it's important to remember that there is still hope. Even though this was a terrible tragedy, it can bring people together to help each other. By being kind and supporting each other, we can get through this. It takes time to feel better, but it's possible. By getting help and taking care of ourselves, we can move forward. It's important to talk about grief and sadness so people don't feel ashamed to ask for help. Supporting each other is really important. By sharing stories and memories, we can help each other feel better. Together, we can remember those we lost and work to make the world safer and kinder.